In the quiet village of Elderglow, nestled between rolling hills and a dense forest, lived a curious boy named Arjun. At 15, Arjun was known for his wild imagination and knack for finding trouble. The villagers often warned him to stay away from the Whispering Woods, a place shrouded in mystery, where strange lights flickered at night and whispers seemed to carry on the wind. But Arjun wasn't one to heed warnings. One chilly evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Arjun sat by his window staring at the woods. A faint golden glow pulsed deep within the trees, brighter than usual. "That's no firefly," he muttered, grabbing his coat and a small lantern. His mother was busy in the kitchen, so he slipped out the back door, heart racing with excitement. The Whispering Woods were eerily silent as Arjun stepped inside. The air felt heavier, and the trees seemed to lean closer, their branches forming a canopy that blocked the moonlight. He held his lantern high, its weak flame flickering. The golden glow he'd seen from his window was still there, pulsing like a heartbeat, drawing him deeper. After what felt like hours, Arjun stumbled into a clearing. At its center stood an ancient stone pedestal, cracked and covered in moss. On it rested a lantern, not unlike his own, but its light was a brilliant gold, casting warmth across the clearing. As he approached, the whispers grew louder. Not threatening, but urgent, like voices overlapping in a language he couldn't understand. "Who's there?" Arjun called, his voice trembling. The whispers stopped. The lantern's glow pulsed once, brightly, and a figure appeared beside it. A girl, no older than him, with eyes like starlight and a cloak woven from leaves. She didn't speak, but her gaze was kind, almost curious. "Are you real?" Arjun asked, clutching his lantern tighter. The girl tilted her head, then pointed to the glowing lantern on the pedestal. She mimed picking it up, her hands moving gracefully. Arjun hesitated. Every story he'd heard about the woods warned of traps and spirits, but something about her felt safe. He stepped forward and lifted the lantern. The moment his fingers touched it, the clearing exploded in light. Images flooded his mind. Villagers from centuries past, dancing under the same trees. A great fire that had nearly consumed the forest. And this girl, a guardian, placing the lantern to protect the woods. The whispers weren't voices, but memories, carried by the wind to keep the forest alive. The girl smiled, and Arjun understood. The lantern wasn't just a light, it was the heart of the Whispering Woods, preserving its magic. But it was fading, and she needed someone to carry its light forward. "Me?" Arjun whispered, pointing to himself. The girl nodded. He didn't know how long he stood there, but when the vision faded, the girl was gone. The golden lantern still glowed in his hands, lighter than he expected. His own lantern, now dim, lay forgotten on the ground. The whispers had softened, like a sigh of relief. Arjun made his way back to Elderglow, the golden lantern guiding his steps. When he reached the village, dawn was breaking. The villagers gasped as he emerged, not because of the lantern, but because his eyes now sparkled with the same starlight as the girl's. He never spoke of what he saw, but he became the forest's keeper, tending to its secrets. Years later, when Arjun was old and gray, children would ask about the golden lantern that hung in his home, always glowing. He'd smile and say, "Some lights choose you, and when they do, you carry them forever."